just closing things up. Nobody ever closes that door properly. Me and Danielle, and that's it. Everybody else just lets it close behind them, of course. That's never closed. I'm not doing any more photocopying today. I did it this morning, and I don't care to do any more. I didn't have a volunteer today, but I didn't have an official volunteer, but I did have student volunteers. So my two Korean students, one the visitor and one a student who lives here, a Canadian student who lives here, volunteered to help them. So that was good. Yes, so it finally came to a head. I handed back the tasks that I had one task where I hadn't written anything on it in terms of passing or failing, because the first sentence was her own sentence, and from then on they were texted to her from her husband, and I saw it happening. He finished the test or task first, and then put his paper, gave it to me, and pulled his phone out and leaned back and started surfing or whatever. And of course he started texting, and she all of a sudden looked down, and it must have been happening for a while, because I caught her and then I kept on watching her, so she couldn't do it anymore. But she came up with sentences. It is beyond me to slap him. At her level, for one thing, she doesn't even know what beyond means. When I confronted her with that, she thought that beyond meant behind. Excuse me. So I went, you know what? Never mind. Here you go, you pass. And I handed it to her. I mean, why should I break my head, argue with her over something that I know and every other teacher here knows she did? Because those sentences are beyond her. I showed her the quality of writing that someone at her level is capable of, which is why she is at that level. Someone looked at her writing and said, okay, you're this level. Go into this class. But no. And now she's going to go home and she's going to tell her husband that, oops, we got caught. But you know what? I'm going to let it go. But little does she know that when I say it takes 8 to 10 successful tasks to get out of a level, most people give me 8 tasks and I send them on. No, that's not going to happen with her. She's going to have to give me 10 before she moves, because I don't believe that was her writing. So she's going to have to give me 10, and she cannot force me to give her to take 8, because I am mad. Okay, I was going to rush home and see what the plumbers were doing, but they're already gone. So presumably I can flush my toilets now. I don't know. I'll find out when I get home. I surely hope that it doesn't take the city doing their part before I can flush my toilets, because the city was not there. No, that's right. That's what they did, is they had permission to, the city did the survey on Sunday and then left permission for the plumbers, which I left on my kitchen table, to snake something out to clear the blockage. That's what it was. Yes, I remember now. Okay. Putting 2 and 2 together until it actually is necessary to put it together doesn't always work ahead of time. So there you go. I'm going to go walking. All it's doing today is raining, and it's pleasantly warm, or warmer than it was. The snow is still here, but that's only because it hasn't rained enough. So I'm gonna check my mail. I haven't checked my mail in a while. Is there anything for me? There is nothing for me. Nothing for me. So I'm going to sign out of my, log out of there. Bingo. It says, hang on a moment while we sign you out. Really? I can't just quit? Thank you. And now I'm going to log out, sign out. And I don't shut it down, I just sign out. Gonna go walking.